is an interesting one. According to Frank Isola, I think he's
Mhm.
Daily News. He covered the Knicks for a long time. He is saying that from what I've heard, Kyrie for Kyle Lowry is not out of the question.
They're just trying to soften Jimmy up.
Which is interesting because the only report we've really had on that was from Barry Jackson, which I believe said that Kyle Lowry was given an assurance. I'll try and get the exact report, but I'm pretty sure Barry said that they assured Kyle Lowry that he was not getting traded for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
okay, what? Now listen, I'd be into it.
Listen,
I told you guys this weeks ago.
I don't believe that for 1 minute.
They've given two opposite takes, so you have to pick which one. Can you specify which one don't you believe?
I don't believe that if they thought that they could make the Heat better and get a more dynamic player, that they wouldn't do what they had to do to make the team better. Pat Riley has always done that.
Yep.
And he'll say, "Hey, you got to put your big boy pants on. This is, the nature of our sport." And they'll say something like that. I do believe though that the first thing they do is find Jimmy, and they will have to find him because he's all over the world.
He's in New York.
Okay, for now.
I think he's back to training. I don't know if he's world traveling right now.
And they will have to talk with him, right? And see how that goes.
How mad is Kyle Lowry going to be if he lost all that weight for nothing?
He didn't lose it for nothing.
Oh, he lost for Pat Riley, dude. He wanted to impress the boss.
All right.
He's
been too far. You listen. You used all your weaponry too early. You don't get in shape right after the season ends.
You mean like
because he has proven he
can get
that he ain't gonna stay in shape the whole off season. So you looking good now does what?
I mean, he looks great. But
he's not playing basketball.
But I'm into this move. Because if our competition for it's Russell Westbrook, this is the thing that I've always said with this deal. I just thought it was dead in the water because one of Barry's report, I trust Barry's reporting, and two, that when I saw Mickey have the tweet about anti-vaxxers kill, I was like, oh, in the midst of the Kyrie rumors, that kind of feels like a sign because the Heat are look. I'm not getting into a debate here on vaccines. Think what you guys want to think. I'm exhausted by it. But the Heat are very, very much on the forefront of get vaccinated. People are masked up. Like they go the extra mile.
Yes.
As far as prevention is concerned. Like I'm saying like people are wearing they had their players wearing masks on Zoom when nobody was there. Like it's they very much for optics, which is their prerogative. They can do what they want as an organization. But they were very much in the we are 100% vaccinated. Everybody's vaccinated. So for them to make a move like this for Kyrie, I think either speaks to they don't think it's going to be an issue because obviously they play in Florida. It's not Canada. It's not New York. Or they just think that things are just going to be much more loosened up because I do think that if that is a stance you take as an organization, to bring in a Kyrie Irving would definitely bend on that. But also, look, Pat Riley's also made it clear how much he wants to win. And I feel like if you could get somebody of Kyrie's talent and you're giving up an older point guard and I don't know, make it your fourth best asset, whatever you have to do to beat Russell Westbrook. And you keep Tyler Hero. That's the biggest thing to me. You're keeping Tyler. That speaks to my soul, man. I mean, I think that's a win-win for Miami.
Yeah, like it is. But again, I'm a firm believer that winning takes precedent over any other feelings.
I'm with you. I agree, especially this organization.
And we've seen in sports everybody take a stand on a certain player or whatever. And then you can get that player, make your team better. And you go, well, yeah, you backtrack a little bit.
Sure.
So
I mean, the Nets did it last year where they're like, oh, well, we're not going to have Kyrie play road games.
Right.
And then all of a sudden they bent on it.
Right. So
might have been in a better spot if they just let him play road
games. I do believe this. Mickey Harrison can still have his stance on vaccinations and stuff like that, even with Kyrie on his team. Right? Because Pat Riley is having a conversation going, hey, Mix.
Hey, I'm with you. I don't know. That's the thing that I find strange about though, because Mickey doesn't tweet that much. And so when he does tweet, I always am like, there's a reason for that. Because if it's not a carnival ad or Great Heat Road win, those are like the only two things he tweets. When it's something like that, that's why I thought that's why, with the whole D Wade ownership thing, I was like, almost like he's too outraged by it. I find it fishy.
Does Mickey seem like the guy that, they have these people that get really mad and everybody's like, yeah, okay.
So maybe what you're saying is what you're saying, and I think I agree with you on this.
Oh, no. Whoa.
I think what you're saying.
No. Let's be clear. Before you say I agree, I would like an opportunity to refute what you're saying. Don't even know what you're saying, but I know how you work, and I know you're going to kind of get me into agreement on something I clearly did not agree on. So
maybe what you're saying is
maybe
that Mickey Harrison tweeted that out because he wanted to make it seem like he would never trade for Kyrie Irving, thus making the situation for the Miami Heat's leverage a lot higher. Ergo, they go into trade negotiations thinking, we don't really want him.
Oh, so he's gonna pull a Tobin. Always wanted him.
Maybe. Possible.
I don't agree with you, but move on. Move on. Not even close.
All right. Just throwing it out there.
But yeah, exactly.